This is a video conference between Berlin Mayor and Kiev Mayor Vitaly Klitschko, or at least that's what the Berlin Senate Chancellery thought. But 15 minutes into the video conference, Klitschko started asking weird questions. Questions that didn't make any sense. Soon Berlin realized that they weren't talking to the actual mayor, so they decided to end the call. Who was behind this call, and what was the purpose of this call, nobody knows. But this was not an anomaly. Deepfakes are getting very common in the political world, and with the speed at which this technology is improving, it's going to become a huge headache for governments all around the world. When the video call between Berlin Mayor Franziska Giffey and Kiev Mayor Vitaly Klitschko started, everything seemed normal. Giffey had no reason to suspect that this wasn't Klitschko. In fact, they thought the conversation was going really well, and the first 15 minutes of the call seemed normal. The deepfake character was asking about the number of Ukrainian refugees and how Germany was dealing with the situation. But after a while, things started to change. The fake Vitaly Klitschko started asking unusual questions. It started to discuss the issue of Ukrainian immigrants in Germany attempting to steal welfare. Then the imposter asked if Berlin would support Kiev in an advisory capacity to host some kind of Christopher Street Day, which was when the connection was terminated. That's when the team in Berlin started investigating. The office of the mayor of Berlin got in touch with the Ukrainian embassy in Germany, who then verified with officials in Kiev that the person on the video conversation was not the genuine Klitschko. That's when the team in Berlin realized that they were talking to a deepfake Klitschko. And this isn't a rare occurrence. Deepfakes are getting very common in politics. It wasn't too long ago when a deepfake impersonator had a video chat with the Dutch Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee, posing as Leonid Volkov. The same imposter spoke with political officials in Estonia, Lithuania, and the United Kingdom, in addition to Latvia and the Ukraine. They eventually realized that they were dealing with a deepfake Volkov, but they still couldn't catch the people behind it. It's clear that deepfakes have started to make their way into the political realm, and they have the potential to create political issues. Just think of the impact deepfake of a politician participating in criminal activity in the run-up to an election would have, or of military committing crimes against the general public, or of a president announcing the launch of nuclear weapons against another country. In a world where even little ambiguity exists as to whether such recordings are legitimate, the results might be disastrous. These videos might be produced by anybody, from state-backed actors to political parties to lone people, thanks to the broad availability of the technology required to do so. In the past, a nation could only be threatened with fighter planes, tanks, and nuclear weapons, etc. Today, all it takes to destabilize elections, plunge a nation into internal turmoil, and significantly weaken its military is the capacity to create a convincingly fake video. After reviewing these cases, you should realize that this threat is no longer just hypothetical. The sheer idea that a video may be a deepfake can arouse uncertainty and promote political deceit. With the way things are moving, and people's tendency to not fact-check stuff before sharing, deepfakes have the potential to cause extreme chaos. The future of political deepfakes is shrouded in potential but fraught with uncertainty. On one hand, deepfakes have the potential to transform political campaigning by allowing candidates to directly address voters through personalized, targeted messages. This could lead to a more engaged and informed electorate, as well as a more efficient and effective use of campaign resources. On the other hand, there is a risk that deepfakes could be used to spread misinformation, sow division, and undermine trust in democracy. If not managed carefully, deepfakes could become a powerful tool for those seeking to manipulate public opinion and undermine faith in the democratic process. The key to mitigating these risks will be developing policies and regulations that strike a balance between protecting the public from misinformation and safeguarding the rights of individuals and organizations to produce and distribute deepfakes. Deepfakes are still in their infancy, and it remains to be seen how they will ultimately be used in the political sphere. However, it is clear that they have the potential to both improve and ruin the political landscape. It is up to us to ensure that their impact is positive.